Awareness.
Just awareness.
Consideration.
Look, I could even say, well, the stuff he was doing in shoot around was fine. You know what I mean? Like the stuff he was doing, he could do that and it's not, and that probably is true. But it's just awareness, man. Like, what are you doing? Now that part I do kind of look at somebody from Louisville and go, who didn't tell him, like, dude, you cannot go out there.
I don't care how much social media you say you avoid. There's enough to know that, hey, this is a bad look.
Yeah.
Listen, and I guess you don't owe us HIPAA violations and HIPAA
Sure.
nothing.
I don't need to know everything. I'll say that.
Yep.
Me and you are kind of anti. I totally understand, like with what Blanket Baker and stuff like that, when they say like, hey, there needs to be more about this team out there. I totally agree with him. I just don't need it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so I say that's a me thing, and I know I speak for Marcus.
If a coach said, I want to divulge more, I would not argue until it came into strategy.
Right.
But if a coach
say,
go ahead.
Well, no, I don't say Blanket Baker's wrong though. Like I think he's totally right, especially in this city. There needs to be more of a promotion of the team, more of a, hey, let me hear about Mike Hill. Let me hear from him more. Let me hear from Ryan more. Let me hear stuff like that. Like that, there needs to be, he is totally right. So I'm not saying we don't need it. I'm saying Steve and Marcus don't need it.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that, like, okay, but
you lose the benefit of the doubt when people are left to so much speculation.
That's it. That's it right there. And when I see you come out on the court after not being able to answer what is even wrong with you, really, it just kind of turns it in. And and it's tournament day. This whole show isn't going to be about Michael Brown. As far as I'm concerned,
it will be the most irrelevant show of the year.
Yep.
The second is over.
Yeah. And look, I'm ready. Actually, if anything else, it's gave me more of a fire for the rest of this team. And I believe if they are who I think they are, it's probably lit a fire in them as well. Because I don't think they dislike Michael. Like, I don't think there's anything like
I
that.
say this every single time. It doesn't matter if he's a good guy or a bad guy. Listen, other teammates take it as a personal challenge when a person of Michael Brown's status is out.
Yep.
They take it as a challenge that, every time you get on social media and somebody says, okay, we're gonna lose because he's out, or they're voicing their frustration. Every time the magnetism towards Michael Brown, these guys want to pull harder and balance out the magnetism, or bring the magnetism back my way. So yeah, that's it. It's not personal. It's not personal. No. A fan can feel a fan. Would it not be personal?
Yeah, right. And I think for me, it's lit a little more of a fire. I believe this team, it's probably done the same. I believe, before we get into the game and stuff, because we'll get to the phone lines here. I see them, they're loaded up. Without getting to the game, I believe we're going to go out and take care of business and win the game today. And I think the conversation for us tomorrow is these boys took it serious. They took this like, oh yeah, y'all. We saw y'all pick against us. We saw and I don't think they mean it negatively towards the fan base. I think psychopaths look for a chip anywhere, and I think their chip probably came from social media. Oh, so y'all think Michael's out, so now we're going to lose.
Steve, when you talk about psychopath, just the way your mother or father says, it's going to be a tough game, huh? You don't like the way your mom asked you that. 100%. You don't like the way your mom asked you. So is Michael Brown Jr. going to be playing? Mm-hmm. Oh, why you ask that?
Yeah.
Oh, baby, I was just wondering. I don't really like the way of course you're not going to say that.
Ryan Conwell says, the day he went for 45, I'd have went for 55 if he hadn't been there. Like, you realize I had 33.
Listen, I don't like...
Ryan's like, if I had half of his shots, if he had only played 10 less minutes, I'd have had 50.
That's psychopathic behavior.
Yes.
That's psychopathic psychoanalyzing. Imagine your friend, your homeboy asking you, man, your boy's out again?
Yep.
It just takes that.
Yep.
Man, I guess so. What's up? Oh no, I was just asking my guy.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna get with you later. Like all that's irritating when you got to go play.
Yep.
You take that on the court.
Ask DeJuan Wheat how bad he hurt in the tournament. When I watched DeJuan Wheat drag his leg around to try to win a game.
I got to come in and just vibes was all good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like DeJuan Wheat drug himself on the court that day. I mean, I don't even want him to call in and say it. He might be listening, but like, I guarantee you, he was so cortisoned up, probably so like, you know what I mean? Just like, yeah, he drug himself. That's why somebody will smack you in the mouth if you say, well, maybe Russ Smith's jersey should hang in there. It's like, you didn't say DeJuan Wheat? And then some young punk like Steve's like, well, yeah, but Russ did this, and this. Well, I'll kill you. That he couldn't walk. And he went out and tried to play. And he was going to the league. like, you know, like, come on, man. You want to get to the phone line?
Let's do it.
All right, let's start out with Johnny. Johnny, welcome in. What's going on?
What's up, Steve? What's up, Marcus?
Chilling,
man.
Chilling, me too. Hey, I was going to call and give you a couple picks for today and tomorrow.
I'm listening.
Okay.
The first one starts at 11 a.m., the Sweet 16, number one in your hearts, the Butler Bears.
All right.
Okay.
Gotcha.
They're gonna take down Hazard.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest of the picks, unfortunately, aren't all that great.
Okay.
I got South Florida, and then whoever Kentucky's playing as winners, unfortunately. I don't see them coming out of the first round, either one of them. And I'm a Louisville fan, always have been, but they just ain't got it, bro.
Yeah. Well,
And you talked about it earlier. They ain't got no heart.
well,
No heart, huh?
I mean, yeah.
No heart is not a tournament
They
team.
don't.
No heart
They
is
ain't
not
got no-
a tournament
they ain't
team.
got no heart.
That's why I
It
said
don't matter. Hey, I saw Luke Whitehead fall and almost break his neck, and he either went back in that game or he played the next game.
Well, yeah, but
That's
I mean,
what I'm talking
we got
about.
guys on this team that have played injured this year. Like, I
know,
think
but,
we're mixing
I
up
mean,
one
come
guy
on,
with
man.
the
When
rest.
it
Did we
gets
just
down-
go
when it
0
gets
to
down-
Luke Whitehead?
When it gets down to
Dang.
when it gets down to brass tacks, man, they're soft.
All right. Well,
Tough
enjoy
crowd.
The tournament. All right,
Appreciate the call.
Yeah,
Enjoy your
like,
40 minutes of tournament and the off.
I don't have time to do that on the day of the tournament. I'm sorry.
And
man.
your
I'm not
other
doing that.
364 days of no tournament.
Like, come on, man. Yeah, like, dude, this team, you can't say this team don't have heart, man.
A 6 seed.
when
You got heart to be a 6 seed.
Yeah, dude. Okay, man. Like, maybe they lose today.
Maybe there are a couple of teams out there with more heart than them, but no heart is grossly overstated.
Yeah, no. Yolock, welcome into 93.9. What's going on?
What's going on, guys? Man, you know what? Man, that last caller, man, he needs to dress up as a rain cloud
Cool.
and just walk around and just let it rain on him or something. Just doom and gloom. Listen, to me, Louisville, look, this is the best draw that Louisville could have possibly. I'm happy with the draw with that. We have to play South Florida today, and possibly play North Dakota or Michigan State. Hey, I'm happy. Listen, of course we can beat South Florida. I'm not scared of South Florida at all. The next game with, forget the next game. Beat South Florida. Listen, I'm happy. My gosh.
I
feel you, Yolock. I feel you. Spit it out. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. No, I get it, man.
Listen, I hate that this is happening with Michael Brown because, of course, he tied the record for the most points scored in the game, and I'm just listen. I feel bad for Coach Kelsey. I feel bad for the teammates because surely, Michael hasn't lied to them the whole time. Surely he hasn't quit on his teammates. Surely he hasn't quit on the city. Surely he hasn't quit on his coach. Are you serious? This dude has quit on the University of Louisville. It's almost like, and I hate it because now the fan bases are speculating what could possibly, why this could possibly be happening. One is like, okay, did somebody not pay him some money or something? Whatever contributions he had.
Yeah, don't overthink it.
It's like somebody reneged. Oh, go ahead, Marcus.
No,
what?
I'll say don't overthink it.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. No. Watch this. It's not that I'm overthinking it. It's that I'm pissed because these are some of the scenarios that the fan base. That's what I mean. These are some of the scenarios that the fan bases are coming up with.
Yeah, even
now.
if we're making it up in our head, like we don't know. I mean, yeah. No, I feel you. I feel you on that. Yeah, I do feel you on that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But one thing's for sure, Markel, he's quit on his team. He's quit. Man, I feel so bad for Coach Kelsey. He's quit on Coach Kelsey, and Coach Kelsey has to fight the bullet for him and keep lying to the media and lying to the city and lying to the fans for Markel Brown, knowing he was never coming back. He was never coming back. Watch this.
Allegedly.
And I'm saying this, allegedly. I'm saying this because if he does come back, I'll be happy again.
If he comes back
right now,
and he busts Michigan State, it's all good. I know your back was
now,
hurt. Yeah.
Yes, but right now, because of Cooper Flag came back a week later after twisting his ankle and all the problems that the Kansas freshman has had this year, he's back. Come on, Markel. Don't do us like this, bro. Don't do us like this, Markel. We want to love you, Markel Brown.
Yo, like I got to speed you up a bit.
We want to love you.
Yeah.
I got to speed you up, yo. Like,
Hey, appreciate
I appreciate the call. I appreciate the call.
Yes, sir.
Or you can just be like this one dude who like had surgery and ACL and meniscus, and then like came back like 4 games later. You know, because as a freshman. Stop discrediting me, Steve.
Yeah.
I had surgery on my knee, and I came back 4 games later.
I couldn't believe that we had a guy that took a hammer to his knees so that way he didn't have to play Ron Artest.
No, that was before Ron Artest hit his growth spurt.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. That's fair enough. Yeah, we got one more.
Let's take
get
one
more in here really quick, and then we'll hit our break. Kent, welcome in. What's going on?
Hey, fellas. I think it's pretty obvious that we've been played. University, coaching staff, everybody's been played by this guy. And you know what? The hell with him. Let's move on. Leave him on the bench. Let's make a run to the Sweet 16, maybe the Elite 8, and he can watch it from the sidelines. Let's move on and go Cards.
Yeah, Ken, I appreciate it, man. Of course.
But question for
I'm
Ken.
Say that.
Yeah, when you're in the Elite 8 and he says, I'm ready.
Right.
When you're in the Sweet 16 and he says, I'm ready, we say, let's go, Michael. Way to fight to get back in. Quick commercial break. Rolling along 93.9 The Ville.
The brackets are set, and your play-by-play home for the madness is with ESPN Louisville.
Here's Conwell, knifes into the lane, lunging layup, good and fouled. Jasper with a finger roll.
Hear every upset, big win, and buzzer beater with us.
There's some pressure. Here comes Owe. Watch out for Chinyalu, and there's no chance for him to get there. Conwell feeds through, throws it down.
Exclusive play-by-play of the NCAA tournament is presented by Wildwood Country Club, Schiller Hardware Overhead and Door, and Cox's and Evergreen Liquors.
I'm attorney Sam Aguiar. We hear law firms all the time say that they treat clients like family. But at Sam Aguiar Injury Lawyers, it's ingrained in our culture and reflected in everything we do. From the moment you trust us with your case, you'll experience genuine care every step of the way. But don't just take my word for it. Read the reviews of law firms online and see what clients are saying about their experiences. We're confident that you'll see how Sam Aguiar Injury Lawyers stands out from the rest.
It's March, and that means it's a perfect time to start betting with Circa Sports Kentucky. As you're looking to bet through the mayhem, Circa Sports is sports betting the way it should be. High betting limits, player-friendly pricing, plus a new enhanced in-game system so you can place the bets you want from tip to buzzer. Download the Circa Sports app or visit circasports.com today. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
This is Nathan Huber with ESPN Louisville. As a sports official, I'm always on my feet. I suffered with severe pain in my left foot for 2 years. Having been misdiagnosed by 2 other podiatrists, I was frustrated and not sure where to turn. I was fortunate to find Dr. Patel and his great team at New Horizon Foot and Ankle. On my first visit, Dr. Patel correctly identified my issue and started treatment that day. Thanks to his expertise, I am back on the field stronger than ever, and I can't thank his team enough. New Horizon Foot and Ankle, where innovation meets excellence.
At First Financial Bank, we keep the focus on you, your business, and your employees. We understand that businesses are more than just assets and projections. Our team will get to know your goals and provide tailored solutions to help you achieve them. Whether you're expanding or optimizing your operations, we can help by offering the right mix of national lending expertise, local decision-making, and personalized service. Learn more at bankatfirst.com/business, the bank that makes you feel like number one. That's First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Spring weather is unpredictable. You never know which way you'll be adjusting your thermostat, unless you have the right windows. With Window Nation, you can count on your home being comfortable regardless of the weather outside. Their windows are customizable and energy efficient. Expert installations take just 1 day, and Window Nation products are backed by a lifetime warranty. There's no better time to upgrade with Window Nation. In March, the more you buy, the more you could save, up to 50% off all window styles. Visit windownation.com for your free consultation today.
If you're a true
I don't
sports
think it's
fan,
hate.
you're always searching for that home field advantage.
I don't
And
think it's
speaking
hate
of homes,
for Brown.
I have the perfect realtor that can meet all of your needs.
Everybody's
His
just
name you
turned up
should
and
know,
frustrated.
Derek A.
But yeah, it's
Stewart.
gonna. I agree
Derek
too.
A.
It's gonna be
Stewart
like
brings
that from now
experience
on.
and expertise
Any star player.
to all of your home buying and selling needs. Derek is also
Any
familiar
questionables
with any and every
are
type
gonna
of
be met
property
with
and location you could be interested in.
eye
And the
rolls,
best part is,
folded
your home
arms,
field advantage is only a
stuff like
telephone
that.
call away. So
Shout
do
out,
yourself
G-Mister.
a favor and call Derek A. Stewart at 502-314-9868 today.
Bring the whole squad to Louisville City's home game this Saturday versus Rhode Island FC. It's Youth Sports Day at Lynn Family Stadium with kickoff at 4 p.m. Youth teams can get in on exclusive experiences and special rate tickets by visiting loucity.com today. Gates open at 2:30 p.m. for happy hour leading up to kickoff between 2 of the Eastern Conference's top teams. That's Lou City versus Rhode Island FC this Saturday at Lynn Family Stadium. Visit loucity.com.
You know what? A lot of
or call
times too,
502-LOU-CITY
it's not
for
people even
tickets
thinking it's his
today.
decision. People feel like it's a team decision, quote unquote team, like his team.
Hey, yo, who this?
Nikki, send me that link. I have to have that on my playlist. Nikki, send me that link, please. Send it to my wherever you get that beat from. Send it to my Twitter, please.
Come on.
You got it, buddy.
Welcome back. Welcome back. It's Middays with Marcus Baby. 8150 93.9 is the number. 93.9 is the station. Good people. This is a perfect time for me to remind everyone that temperature control is and always will be one of the most valuable resources one could have. If you agree with this sentiment, then DFH Company is most certainly the company for you. Simply dial 968-6222 or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Make sure you look into the Mitsubishi Mini Split like the one we use at the 93.9 studios for that hard to heat, hard to cool room in your home. Again, 968-6222 or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Steve.
You know what I've been watching really quick, because whatever you're going to say is not what I'm going to say, so just let me get it out of my way, because you always call me and tell me these, like, crazy things. You're like, oh, man, it's caught in my algorithm. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm listening.
I have been fouling deep in those bike thief setups.
Oh no!
Where like they sit down and the pole just like impels their anus.
You ain't getting out of that one.
And they're like, oh my, like they sit down to take off and they're like, ah! and you look, and then like the bike thieves go, or the bike thief crew or whatever go over there and they like measure like how far.
Oh no. Oh no.
And I'm like, oh my God. And I can't, like, even this chair I sit down in, I'm like, everything I've sat down on now, I'm like, what would you do?
Yeah, no, I've seen the dude that does the chair prank where the chair falls down and it shows the chair pole sticking up.
It actually is, but it's just spring loaded.
Yes, it's the spring loaded prank one, and just to see people's look. Speaking of cringe, Steve. Quick version, because you got me into the social media world of cringeworthy topics. Okay, long-standing rivalry, Kwame Brown, Gilbert Arenas, right?
Mm-hmm.
They've been going back and forth, whatever. If you know, you know. Gilbert basically hired a hooligan to, and all this is allegedly, hired a hooligan to harass Kwame Brown, right?
Yep.
Constantly, like it's a rich people game. Like, I'm literally going to hire somebody just to harass you 365 days of the year. It's funny to some, kind of cringe to others, whatever, who cares? This hooligan is also like his Mr. Bentley, his helper around, go to the airport, pick up groceries, do all the stuff around, But he also works on the set of Gil's Arena, right?
Okay.
So the hooligan is running his mouth to Kwame Brown and a couple people, and they getting all worked up one late night, right? They recorded the hooligan talking about Kenyon Martin. They recorded this like a year ago, maybe, right? I don't know if the hooligan forgot or just didn't realize he was being recorded, right? So the people who recorded it got this video to the right people, because Kenyon Martin's not really a social media guy.
Yeah.
They got this dude, which I'm not a fan of the hooligan, at all. Steve, they got the message to Kenyon Martin. That hooligan works on the side of the set of Gil's Arena. So Kenyon Martin says, I'm addressing this for us to go forward on this show. I'm addressing it, and I'm addressing it on air. Steve, Kenyon Martin gets on that show, and it says, when you invite dangerous people in your circle, there are consequences, like this. Steve, Kenyon Martin was like, hey, Shook, what's going on? Come over here, man. I was like, Kenyon Martin is going to kill him on the set. He's like, no, come over here. You got some explaining to do. And he was talking a lot about his speech impediment and all that stuff, like really talking crap.
Yeah, like going in on
Listen, Steve, he got him on the set. Steve, I paused it. I didn't watch the rest. I still haven't watched the rest.
You don't even know what he did.
I don't even, because it's like one of them, do not crash out Kenyon Martin. And this is a moment to crash, because I've heard what he said. And I'm like, you got to beat this dude up. You got to beat him up on camera. You have to do this, Kenyon. And I'm like, I do not want to see somebody from my, class who's been successful and, you survived all the ups and downs and divorces and whatever, all the, just you survived, you won. Do not throw it away on the hooligan. I think after the show, after today's show, when I'm in my car, I'm gonna see what happens and see what he did. But yeah, that's how cringy it was to me. Like, he's gonna kill him. I know that's a very anticlimactic ending to that story, but but guess what? Okay, I got a question for you. Speaking of other things cringe, how much of SMU and Miami, Ohio did you watch?
Quite a bit actually.
I'm listening.
Quite a bit.
I'm listening.
Yeah.
What did it do to you or for you?
I was happy about it because I was done with SMU. I was hoping they didn't make the tournament. They pissed me off in that game. So
you're still pissed off at SMU.
Yeah, and you know what? It was a win for the whites, right? What else do you say? Like it was one of those.
Be racist and don't lie about being racist.
No. If you're mad about that, in the
you guys are just giving me drops.
You just deal with it today. You watched them back cutting and head faking and pump. And
well, just say white style, Steve. You don't have to say the whites.
Nah, the whites.
Who was the guy? Black's Rule.
Yeah, Black's Rule.
Talking about they came and spray painted my.
I showed the guy. It's like, yeah, I didn't write that.
Yeah, I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
No. In all seriousness, man, they was just. It was a style difference, but look, Miami of Ohio. You weren't going to find a more locked in team
in Dayton.
You wasn't going to find a more locked in basketball team. It didn't. And like I said, I'm glad it was SMU, but I don't know that it mattered. I think they were because they're a good team.
Coach. Yeah, right.
Good coach.
Anybody from any seed from 9 and up, they probably would have beat.
Yeah.
That day.
Yes.
8 and up, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they were hooping, man. Like that was good. That was good ball. They were locked in, and I think when you get an SMU or if it had been Texas,
they got a favorable whistle as well.
You knew that was coming. Hey, okay, it's the last racist thing I'm going to say today. We depend on that against you. If I get you up in the air, I expect to go to the free throw line.
So why haven't you explained that to Isaac McNeely?
Well, he's a little bit of a lost cause. We actually traded him. You didn't know that. He's yours now. And look, he dunked a couple times. He got a couple rebounds. He skied. I was like, okay. I sold early. I was like, we're gonna trade.
Once he won the athletic portion of the preseason drills.
Yeah. Oh, I sold early. I was like, yeah, quick little trade. You're going to take him. I'm going to take.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Michael Brown, they're fantastic.
That's pretty funny. The
awesome.
Tournament games forced me to come to that realization yesterday of how, it reminds you how physical everything is.
It amps up, man. It amps up.
What did tournament ball remind you of? Because like I said, yesterday I came in off of that opening night. Like I said, I didn't do a show yesterday, so we just played something. But because after the game, Steve, the first games, I was like, oh yeah, it's different. What was your oh yeah, it's different thing you noticed?
Yeah, well. First off, before I have just an individual moment, it was as soon as you see, and again, I'm more talking like no disrespect to UMBC and those guys, like they play their tails off, and those games usually end up being pretty good games, but it was a massive difference when you watched. But there was a play, and it just reminds you when you see postseason play. Nick said it about postseason hockey, postseason NBA. Like people say, like, no, there's two different. The NBA and playoff NBA are two totally different sports.
Different sports.
Yeah, I'm like, no. People are like, well, I hate the NBA. It's all just standing around. Okay, I kind of feel you on that. Watch playoffs, though. You'll enjoy that. It's good basketball. It's the best basketball players playing the best brand of basketball in the world. It's fantastic. And so you see that play early in Texas, and who's my guy, Copeland. Copeland gets to the rim. He gets a layup, right at the rim.
Yep.
2 possessions later, he goes up. He's right at the rim. He goes up. Dude from Texas comes through. kind of gets a piece of it. Whole lower body hits him in the top. He flies into the thing.
Yep.
Texas gets the rebound. Texas is going. He looks, and here's what I like, because Copeland's an OG.
Mm-hmm.
He glances at the official and just got up and took off.
Yep.
And he got the rebound at the other end.
Yep.
And it's like, yeah, he's played in a lot of tournaments. He knows. Don't waste your time.
Don't waste your time,
looking at the
energy,
referee.
effort.
Hey, man, what happened? You know, because that possession on the other end is now 4-on-5, and that possession may be the game. And, like, he just trucks it down, and he comes up, and he either got a block or he got the rebound.
Do you remember how impressive that rebound Copeland got was? Just skying in the middle of a crowd to get a rebound.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Using their full effort to get a rebound, a single one.
Man. Because every possession is the game.
And it feels like it.
Yeah.
SMU was down 9 at halftime, and the fans were celebrating like it was over. SMU looked dejected. In the regular season, 9 points at halftime is nothing. It's nothing. The pace of when you miss a wide open shot, it's like, oh. The energy of the crowd is like deflating. The sideline is deflated. Like one of the most underrated skills is keeping the energy going when you're down 4.
Yep.
On the sideline, keeping that level of momentum. What was the text line saying?
Yeah, no, they're still mad at Michael Brown. And like somebody says, more heart in this picture than Michael could have, and it's a picture of it's like a collage of rain getting carried off, James Scott wearing his mask, and like even McNeely just last week, getting his head split open. I mean, he played that game concussed. I don't care what anybody says. Like they stapled his head back.
Give him the benefit of the doubt, Steve.
Back in. Yeah.
So when it was Kobe Rogers, you didn't care about the concussion.
Well, you clearly, I mean, he's yours. So I've already made that trade. So now I get him back. So now I get him back. When he turns into a soft ass, he's mine again.
Okay.
No, but I mean, after that game, they're like, "Why did you shoot so bad?" He's like, "Well, it was just odd that they put 2 rims." He's like, "I thought that was weird, but I was like, hey, let's play it."
Okay. Does the shooting hold up? Can the shooting hold up in NCAA tournament style? Louisville shooting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even with the tournament intensity,
I think it can amp up.
I'm listening.
I think it can amp up because defenses like a South Florida, somebody like that. Here's what you look for if you're Louisville. They're gonna come out with their heads on fire. South Florida is.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, what happens? I watched a high school game yesterday between 2 of the better teams in the state, Covington Catholic and St. X. Fantastic played game. And you watched, and one team, and then I'm not going to, we don't need to talk about which team it was, but St. X ends up winning the game, man, and you see how guys come out immediately, and they're closing out, and boom, boom, they're right there. And then those shots start to get more open. More open. It's like, yeah, you got it. It's good you can do it for a quarter. Can you do it the whole game? And a team like Louisville that knows how to get their shot. They'll play inside out. They know how to get 3-pointers. They know how to get open looks. Are you still closing out that way with 15 left to go in the second half? And
so the closeout versus the keeping your form.
Yeah, there's a lot. It turns into a lot of, and then you get heady players like Conwell and guys like that know what to do. Now, what do you start doing? You start jumping. You just start last second. You jump out there, and then what do? You put it on the ground, and you start to, and it's just that's where I think a team like Louisville, especially for first round, we can have a little more of a conversation once you get into second round games and different things like that. But especially in that first round, I think Louisville style translates really well. to that. Look, you want to get Pat in here really
Let's
quick
do it.
before we hit the top of the hour?
Let's
All
do
right,
it.
Pat, welcome in to 939. What's up?
What's up, guys? I know the other day when I called and I said that I couldn't remember what I was going to say. Steve, to you making that comment that Zugris, he died. I was going to say, did you get the funeral arrangements yet? Everybody would like to know.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, I was like, I assume he's dead. He didn't play, so I was like,
man.
Yeah.
Dude, and not to go back because I don't want to live in the past, but I'm like, bro, I thought he was at the press conference. Like, I thought this was the thing now. Like, you found the piece, like, what are you doing? Anyways, so I always live by the motto, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So, I mean, that's where we're at, right? That's where we're at. So the factors that's going to lose this game is what we've done all year. Isaac Manili ain't doing jack squat. He's still out there, vulnerable. They're attacking him on defense, or on offense. His defense is subpar, and he's not hitting anything. And it's just the same old rhetoric, And Marcus, you said yesterday, which I get that, you want to go with your core guys and shrink the roster. I think the opposite, bro. And look, I didn't play basketball. I don't want to go back through all that. You know what I mean? In the neighborhood, and we listen to True, and ball it out. Don't come down the street or you're going to get beat. Absolutely. Yeah. Dude, for like a year, every month, there was a True album. You know what I mean? Like, great 90s.
Oh, yeah.
They only wish that they could redo music at the fact of, anyway. So
best CD covers too, by the way.
My God.
What an era.
Look,
what an era. Oh, wow.
They set the tone
for
CD cover out art. When the Hot Boys started doing their thing, who did they mimic? Master P and the whole True clique, right? So, man. I mean, this is it, and I'll let you go. There have been times this year where we should have been prepared and we just wasn't. We came out, we'll go down, and those games that we could have won, that's why, because we look like we're supposed to be prepared. Pat Kelsey sells his cars, you know what I mean?
When we win, who gets the credit?
I guess the team, right?
Does Coach Kelsey get credit for the game plans when we win?
Man, he does, but I don't honestly think with this whole situation and who is Michael Brown? I don't even know who that guy is. But you know what I mean? It's like it don't look like he's in charge in some facets, and that's just the outside looking in. You know what I mean? I don't know. There was just too much anyway. So yeah, man, McNeely can't be a pawn this game if he ain't hitting, bro. You got to go. You got to sit down or something, and play everybody. Play everybody. Come on. What's the worst you could do? We'll lose. You know what I mean? That's just my 2 cents. But anyway, I'm doing this job right here. I'm about to be done, and I hope to be home. And I just really like listening to it on the radio. Like sometimes when they piss me off, I said, because it's what I know we're capable of and we don't do. That's my whole thing. I just listen to Paul and them. Sometimes I just turn down the TV because I don't like listening to that growler. They're all about, all that, I told you I get talking too fast, because I know I got a time limit. But I just turn it down and turn in Paul.
Long-winded.
Right. Long-winded, yeah. See the full circle?
Yep.
It's full circle. Anyway, yeah. But anyway, I'm done. Go Cards, man. Good. Hey, I'm a Cardinal fan. Win, lose, or draw. I love you guys, man. Thank you so much.
Appreciate the call. Go ahead and play us out, Nikki.
That was pregame. He's talking through it.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, let it fly, Pat. Like, it's pregame.
All the worst case scenarios possible. Like, no, right now, nobody remembers one win that we had.
No.
Maybe it was Kentucky, and that's it.
And you know what? I kind of get it. It's tournament day. It's look, you're either super negative, super positive. Like, it could be over. Or we could be kicking our feet up by 3:30.
Watching everyone else.
Yeah.
Rolling along, 93.9 DeVille.
Louisville basketball plays here.
Here's Conwell. Nice into the lane. Lunging layup. Good and fouled.
It's the Cards facing off against South Florida later today in the first round of the NCAA tournament.
They're extremely dangerous and a team that's, like I said, red hot and playing their best basketball at the right time of the year.
Coverage begins at noon with tip-off at 1:30. All right here on your home of the Cards, 93.9 The Ville and the ESPN Louisville app.
Looking for a job that's more than just a paycheck? At Flynn Brothers Contracting, every day's a new challenge. Paving roads, shaping communities, building a future to be proud of. Flynn Brothers Contracting, 50 years of expertise in asphalt paving, site construction, and utility services. Competitive pay, great benefits, and an employee-owned company plan that lets you own a piece of the journey. Join a team that shares in your success. Apply at flynnbrothers.com. flynnbrothers.com. Looking for a new job that's more than just a paycheck? At Flynn Brothers Contracting, every day's a new challenge. Paving roads, shaping communities, building a future to be proud of. Flynn Brothers Contracting, 50 years of expertise in asphalt paving, site construction, and utility services. Competitive pay, great benefits, and an employee-owned company plan that lets you own a piece of the journey. Join a team that shares in your success. Apply at flynnbrothers.com. flynnbrothers.com.
Hey, it's Nathan Huber with ESPN Louisville, and as a member of Wildwood Country Club, I tell people all the time it's one of Louisville's best-kept secrets. And right now is the perfect time to check it out because there's no initiation fee to join. Enjoy championship golf, a resort-style pool, fitness center, golf simulator, heated hitting bays, and a full calendar of social events, making it a great place to relax and enjoy time with the entire family. Schedule a tour or tee time today. Visit wildwoodcc.com for more information. Wildwood Country Club, Louisville's best-kept secret.
And the Storm dribbles in from the north side. It's a monster dunk, folks.
Lights are out across the neighborhood. Now that's a power play nobody wanted to see.
My house is just a few blocks away. Guess my home court's dark, too.
Just got a text from LG&E and KU at 454358. Crews are already on the court. Update your number in the LG&E and KU mobile app or in my account, and you'll get play-by-play power outage text, too.
And the lights are back on!
Now that's what I call a comeback.
Genesis Diamond's most anticipated sale of the year is coming, March 27 to 29. Hi, this is Eddie Edmoni, VP at Genesis. 3 days of extra store-wide savings, up to 35% off. Exclusive designers like Tacori and Viraggio will be here with their newest exquisite collections. Engagement rings, wedding bands, earrings, bracelets, pendants, all on sale. Even extra discount on natural GIS certified and lab-grown diamonds. 3 days only, March 27 to 29, exclusively at Genesis Diamonds, Shelbyville Plaza.
If you're currently working as a plumber, pipe fitter, or HVAC tech, you owe it to yourself to check out Local Union 502. Union Local 502 offers the best compensation in the industry. They pay journeyman wages over $40 per hour with a total benefits package of over $60 per hour. Plus, 3 pension plans for secure, stress-free retirement. Join Local 502. Apply at lu502.com.
I'm former Louisville basketball player Luke Hancock. When the NCAA tried to take away the Most Outstanding Player Award from the 2013 tournament, I got it back, thanks to Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is the personal injury firm that fights for the people, and their team treats clients like family. Morgan & Morgan changed my life, and if you've been injured in a car crash, at work, or in a slip and fall, they may be able to change yours. For a free consultation, dial #LAW on your cell phone. That's #529, offices Louisville.
The official broadcast partner of all U of L athletics, WLCL Sellersburg, is 93.9 The Ville. Powered by Sam Aguiar Injury Lawyers. Hurt in a car? Call Sam Aguiar.
Potential personnel, over 36 years of experience, best service, fairest possible price, and it's right over in Jeffersonville, Indiana. People, go see Harold or go see Mark. They'll find out exactly what you need. Utilities, sump, affluent, grinder, sewage, anything you need. 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, of course. Or you can give them a call, 812-725-9217, or simply visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
And give a quick shout out to my friends over at I got a lot of friends. The Grout Medic of Louisville. I'm so sorry, Jeremy, you guys. The Grout Medic of Louisville. Give them a call, 502-609-3900. They do regrouting, recalking, cleaning, sealing, tile repair, and replacement. They're going to get you taken care of with a customer first mentality. They'll come out, they're going to see your job, check it out, make sure everything is up to what they need done. And it is, and then they know what to do when they come back, so that way they can be efficient with it. And they are meticulous, I promise you. Nate Huber telling me when they come out and did the job, he said they had a razor blade out. It was just to get every little drop, so it's perfect. And Nate's hard to please. So that is, he's not hard to please, but Nate's in that business where he knows
the details matter.
Yeah, Andy knows what's good advertising. He knows what's good. And he was like, hey, man, I want to let you know they did a great job. So they do residential or commercial. So give them a call. Owners Jeremy Wheatley, Audrey and Marty McGraw. And if you mention you heard it here, they'll give you 10% off. So give them a call, 502-609-3900, the Grout Medic of Louisville.
Any superstitions, any game foods, any traditions, anything you want to do to keep your mojo right?
I'm about to be the biggest loser on planet Earth with what I'm about to say. Loser. Okay? We really haven't been in the tournament enough lately. Like, I feel like all my superstitions are gone. So I kind of got fresh ones. I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'm kind of just used to waiting for the Kentucky game to root against them. I don't really know. Just kind of thought we would lose last year. This is kind of the first game in years we've played that I'm like, yeah, no, I think we can win this one.
I should win this one. I'll say this, Steve. I will say this.
Yeah, not could, should. You're right.
I have some errands to run. Are you going to have somebody joining you the last segment? Or are you just gonna...
No. Me and Nick hold it down though.
Okay. Yeah. I thought about, not, running my errands, but I'm like, I need to run a couple of errands, right?
I get it. No, I get it.
And you know what I said? I intentionally said, you know what? I'm going to send this text message to Steve and tell him I need to run these errands. I am not going to jointly land the plane with Steve for this tournament game. I had to make a conscious decision. Like, we're not going to end the show together.
Yeah.
That's.
No, I get it. I get it. No, look, I get it. Like,
I needed to change up.
Before, I would have had like a thing I would do. I would run out and do my errands. I would run out. Like, I'll probably go home and wash the dishes or something and just kind of clean up real quick, just tidy up.
Cleaning is important.
Yeah, I've done a masterful job, Marcus, at this place. I've finally done it where, for the most part, I haven't turned the island and everything into a catch-all.
Okay.
So yeah. So I've really kind of fought that battle, and with my wife and son, my youngest son, my oldest one, he keeps everything to himself, so that's good. But my Xavier and Charity, it is a Everest-sized mountain to climb to keep stuff off the counters. So I can kind of tidy up, which is nice. So I probably will go home and do that. That's just kind of, but that's me for every game. That's not tournament centric.
Yeah, high intensity cleaning before games is.
I just like everything right. I'll fold all the stuff. Any like, I need the couches straight. I need everything right, so I can just sit there and watch.
Okay, a couple on the YouTube channel. I have to get my Frank's Red Hot for my wings. Hijack, that was from Red State. Hijack says, I'll take a spin on the ATV. That's an awesome way to get
That's fantastic.
a real tomato ketchup, Eddie? Okay.
Somebody said, dang it, Nick, I need the slow beat. Go get Steve a drink.
You had one assignment.
Literally asked for one thing today. Texter says, gotta rub it. Okay.
You didn't do that, did you?
They touched themselves at halftime. Thanks, Brian. We don't need it right now. B-Hall, shout out.
What player are you going to spend the game trying to root on? There's an individual player. Is it Conwell? Like, are you going to be saying Conwell get us out of this trouble the whole game?
Conwell and Javon Hadley. And I'm totally prepared to throw the entire season on Sananda Fru.
I'm gonna feel so bad at what I do during this game to Javon Hadley. I do like that answer. I'm gonna feel terrible. Marcus, you've put the whole season on me this entire time. Right? Good or bad?
Yeah.
Javon Hadley, you're the adult in the room. Javon Hadley is like the old you know when you hear stories about siblings and just like everybody hates Chris, just he's gonna take the fall. Or who's gonna get the glory then? If Javon Hadley does his thing, you're not gonna give him credit.
Mm-hmm.
So who's gonna get the credit? Just blind. Well, which player gets blind credit?
Ryan.
He just his presence on the floor held things together.
Yeah, I think so. By the way, you know what else I got to do today?
I'm listening.
This is the worst. I did remember this. At like 3:15, 3:30. I've got to go get in a school line. Do I just not pick him up?
I mean, how old is he again?
Like, dude, just figure. You know how to get home.
How old is he?
7.
I mean, what were you doing at 7? Weren't you out? Figure you knew how to navigate a couple streets, didn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen if you leave your 7-year-old at school a couple hours? Extra hour.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I know, because I'm like, gosh, I'm gonna have to finish this game. And if we're rolling, cool. I'll sit in the line. I'll roll the windows down. I have the natural air blowing. It's beautiful out today. I'll have the game up on my phone. You know what I mean? It'll be like.
I mean, listen. These new laws, new child endangerment laws, they've just gotten way too soft.
But if it's a close game, what do I do?
You sit your butt right in front of your TV and wait.
Do I?
Steve, I was a recruit. I was a recruit at Freedom Hall. Freedom Hall was on a run, and they said, "Hold on, you can't go in there just yet." They stop people at the door, Steve.
Yeah.
Everybody's committed to the cause. How committed are you?
I know, right? Somebody had a good point. Do I call him an Uber?
Xavier, protocol is you sit right there in that spot till I come get you. Don't move.
Do I go sign him out at halftime?
What is he doing? No. When you leave the show, you go straight to the school and you pick him up now.
Can't do that. All right, I've got to think through this.
Has he missed too many days or something?
I mean, I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, he's missed a couple, but I mean, he had broke his arm. I mean, he had to.
I mean, it healed, right?
Yeah. I mean, he had to. That's what I'm saying. Like he had to miss some. I don't know. We'll have to think through this. A couple people are saying pick him up now.
Yeah, build character.
Yeah, pull him out of school, dude.
Isn't he willing to sacrifice for the team? What kind of son are you raising?
You would think, like, come on, JCPS. Why is he still in school at 4:00 anyway?
You think you're the only one in the 502 that's doing this?
Yeah, but then I gotta have that awkward interaction where I've got to walk in there, I've got to look the lady right in the eye and go,
Listen, you go meet the Fockers, Steve. You go look and give her the circle of trust look, the eye to eye. I will take you down. My son is sick. I need to remove him now.
Get Nunley to do a dentist. No. Boom.
Well, he is
dentist
going to the dentist
Bang.
Monday. He's going to the dentist Monday.
Man,
he has
there
two.
Were a lot of, two cavities.
I don't care. He's 7 years old. He's had reconstructive jawline surgery.
You guys are selling me.
Now.
Veneers.
Yeah, you guys are selling me, man. Yeah, I might just have to run over and pick him up at halftime.
Now.
I mean, his school's 2 minutes from my house. So, like, maybe at halftime I go scoop him and just say.
You tell him, run home. You deliver a message. You say, hey, son, when you get out of school, you run home. Don't stop. Don't look at anybody. You just run full speed. Wasn't there always a kid from the bus stop that would do that? And you'd be like, dude, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, like, dude, we just, it's so funny you say that. We had a kid at the bus stop early. It was in elementary school. When we got off, he would like sprint home. And I'm like, what's wrong with him? Like, he was normal.
It was
I was like, he's normal. Like, he's not like, if he was like one of those kids that, like, he just sat there on the bus with his zipper up and his hood up, and he was like, okay, he's just scared of the world.
Right.
This kid was like, he was cool. Look, we'd be on the bus, he'd be kicking it, chatting. We'd all be talking about, whatever. And then we'd get on, and he'd just sprint home.
I'm telling you, man, those parents that say you get home fast, you run home.
I'm like, but there's 10 people at this neighborhood bus stop, my guy. Like we're all safe, right? Yeah, dude, he was gone. Hey, real quick, let me get to the text line. We got a loaded bank of phone calls, and then we'll get you out of here. Let's see, stop through Cane's drive-through and get him something and head home. He does love Cane's too. That's somebody that listens. Somebody said pick him up, pull him out at 12:30. Listen on the radio. Somebody says, you better pick him up, look her in the eyes, and say, the game is on, send him out.
Listen, that's my favorite approach.
I know. And he was kind of like, oh, man, I'm not going to get to watch it.
You'll ruin him. Don't let one of those other, let him come home to see your disappointment. You'll lose him.
I know.
Get him now.
Let's get to the phone lines. Tom, thanks for waiting, man. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, gentlemen? Just kind of circling through everything that's been said today. First off, I just want to say I hope we've seen the last of Brown.
That's not true. That's not
adios,
true.
Man.
If he was coming back next year, you'd be open arms. I don't believe.
No, I would not. I'm done. I'm done. There's too much to like. There's too much to like on the rest of the team.
I feel
fair.
To have to worry about a prima donna. That's okay. That said, there's a lot going, and they beat. I had called it originally a couple weeks ago. I was worried about any kind of 11 matchup. The only thing I say about today, I'm confident. I am confident, but the one thing I have to kind of draw back, if we're just strictly looking at USF's an 11 seed. Got to remember that it had, last night, seeing SMU go down as would have been an 11 seed. If we're measuring that, I know it's not exact, but if you're kind of measuring, that's what 11 seeds look like. All three of those games that Louisville played with SMU came down to possessions in the last 3 minutes. So, fortunately we were 2 out. We took 2 out of 3 from them, but they were battles all the way through. So I would not be surprised to see something like that today. That said, love to see us move on to Saturday, play Michigan State. And to me, this is a greater test, not just of this team, but of Pat Kelsey in general, saying we know what the offense is going to, or the defense is going to be like today from South Florida. Ain't going to be much of it. It's going to be a track meet, a lot of But all that Louisville might get today, a lot of transition, a lot of fast, none of that will be available against Michigan State. How do we adapt to that? That said, being as down as I am on, like I said, Michael Brown and that situation, I'm all about. I know he had a tough game against Miami, but Woolley, I think this is his time to shine. Yeah, I'm leaning in on Conwell, but I'm really leaning in on Woolley and Hadley. Those are the guys that they really can make things going. If we're going to make a push, it's going to be through them. So, yeah, not as optimistic maybe as Marcus is about today, but I think it can be done. And then let's just see about Saturday. So, all right, have a good one, guys.
Appreciate the call. That's one of those.
Marcus is never optimistic. Marcus thinks we're going to lose every game.
No, I present the challenges of every game, Steve. It's not that I believe that those challenges will overcome us. Listen, what Tom just did is his girl is out the door, and he's like, "Oh, I didn't want." She was toxic anyway.
I'm glad. No, but I feel Tom. You know what? I feel Tom, and that's the beauty of this is we can say that, and then we're like,
it's like losing the perfect girl, and she goes on to be like a real estate mogul or something. Like, and then you
or
say,
like a doctor and moved to California.
Yeah.
I saw that coming. I tried to get on the mic before he could pounce. I was like, oh, here it comes.
Yeah, I was like dude. I was over there like, oh, this is not a drill.
That was like when the shoe comes off, like in a Pat Kelsey practice. You and I were both diving.
We were going after. You want to get a couple more in here? Real
Yep,
quick?
yep. Let's do it.
All right, let's get Samson in here. Samson, welcome in. What's going on, man?
What's up, fellas?
Feeling good.
I tell you, it sounds like the little one's got to get a little tum-tum ache here right around lunchtime. You know what I mean? It's a little,
Indeed.
little tummy ache, and go get them up from there. But all the Brown BS and everything. I will say, I mean, it definitely pissed me off, and I'm over it. It's start of the tournament, but for all the other players on that squad, man, no matter how the seasons went, I've said this before, today really starts the legacy that people are going to remember. You can still be something special. I mean, I'll just get through today. Might play Michigan State, might not, but just leave it all out of the line. I'm still waiting for that day that Isaac all of a sudden just starts shooting out of his mind. Could be today. You never know. So is in those super chesty South Florida fans that have won like 2 games in the tournament ever. Let's make sure it stays that way today.
Right.
You know what I mean? And especially our big guys, like all the stuff we said all year, you can change the way we look at this season starting today. That's all I'm going to say. Go Cards. I think we get about 10 today.
Love it.
And from then on, we house money. Let's go, baby.
Let's do it.
Appreciate the call. Listen, Steve. Today's it's opportunity, man. It's opportunity. It's opportunity for a coach. You said what?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's opportunity for a coach to just listen. You're in the position where you can show your coaching chops, because I personally have given you the most grace about, like, I will argue people down about his tournament record.
Yes.
I will argue, like I say, you making the tournaments at Winthrop or making the tournaments at College of Charleston, you're on your head was on a chopping block. It's like, sorry, but here it's not. Here it's not. Here you're holding the guillotine. Can you're holding the switch or whatever. Like, you got the opportunity to be the executioner, and you have the opportunity to put your play. Like, last thing I'll say before I get out of here.
Yeah.
You're going to have to be able to pull that trigger on pressure moves. This staff game, this is not, listen, I know everybody listens to your staff, and to me, this game is not keep running down to your staff for answers. It's you be decisive. When you see the fundamentals are needed, you go get Zugrease in there. When you see a situation, you get Case and Pryor in there. You have trust in your, and I use those examples because those are the moves that seem like they give him the most angst. Those are also the moves that the fans and the, not, I don't want to say fans, basketball eyes say, that move's needed. The Zugreets move. That Case and Pryor move is needed. That, getting Kenai Roos those extra minutes where you usually just are putting them in and snatching them out. No, we need to let him go. I know it might be Conwell on the bench or something like that. Get Conwell back in for somebody else. Not Roos when the guy to roll. Those big boy, big noticeable tournament basketball moves are what I'm looking forward to as far as the opportunity goes. Do we got anybody on the phone lines?
I got two more.
Okay.
If you want to get on,
yeah, let's get those two.
Get on out.
I'll get on out here.
Okay. All right. I don't want to hold you up. Mac from Taylorsville, welcome in. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, Steve? What's up, Marcus? It's actually from Campbellsville.
Campbellsville. Well,
anyway.
Nick's not the best. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna blame it on me. Maybe my service. It's all good. But no.
Sorry,
Steve,
Mac
you gotta
from
go
Oldham
get
County.
Xavier.
My bad.
Listen, you're good. You're good. You gotta go get Xavier from school. My granddad, the year that we lost to Morehead State in the first round, I told my mama, I really need to miss school. I gotta watch the game. And I was in elementary school at this time. Granddad came, he picked me up, checked me out of school, went home, watched the game. Yeah, we lost, but at the end of the day, I was still happy that, hey, I didn't have to sit in school for the rest of the day. So go get the boy and just let him watch the game. It's fine. He ain't going to learn nothing anyways today, so it'll be fine, Steve.
Man, Mac, I appreciate you, man. Shout out to you down here in Campbellsville. Texter said, too, I'm retired. I just retired from JCPS. Don't joke with Ubers. Parents try that for real. Said most school staff will be all for you pulling him early for the game today and tomorrow.
Come get your kids.
Yeah, he said teachers so kids can be off to watch. That's good parenting. All right, I'm glad to get that. All right, let's get Tino in here before we get Marcus out of here. Tino, welcome in. What's going on? Tino the barber, welcome in. I'm sorry, that's on me. What's going on, my man?
You good? Hey, Marcus, I just want to talk to you before you go. Hey, but you hit it on the head, man, with Kelsey. Like he's got this is him. This is all him. Like Mike Hill's situation. He's got to make the big boy moves. This is why we went and got him. This is why you sign up to come play coach at Louisville.
Mm-hmm.
Let it be. If we lose the game, let it fall at your feet and on the decisions that you make.
Mm-hmm.
And Louisville fans are smart. They'll be okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what a lot of people don't understand, that this fan base is a really smart basketball fan base. And we understand that you win some, you lose some, and maybe, you might go back and second guess some of the mistakes that you made, but they're your mistakes. You own them. You know what I'm saying? And you live and die on your decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, leave my boy in there a little bit longer.
I knew this call was coming. As soon as I said leave Kenai Roos in there, I'm like, Tino, in 3, 2, 1, go.
Yep.
No, hey, well, you knew that was coming. I was like,
by the way, Tino, I don't know if you watched that documentary yesterday, any of that documentary that's been out. He pissed me right off. Kenai Roos is in a drill, and he goes around a dude and just punches in traffic.
Was that Kenai?
That was Kenai. And I'm like,
I didn't.
I'm
my
like,
goodness.
you make
I've
me
seen
sick.
that too.
You make me sick.
Right.
Does
he make you sick? Listen. Hey, does he make you sick, or does Kelsey make you sick for not playing him?
You know what? I love it. Blame him. I don't care. Pissed me right off watching that.
Let me ask you this too, Marcus. This is why I wanted to get you before you left, man. Now, going back to the Mike Hill situation. Now, I understand the back problem. I understand all that. But when this morning, when Drew said he was over doing the dribbling drills and doing all that stuff, man, it's, going through practice and doing all that. Hey, man, when you off on the sideline doing your dribbling drills and all that stuff, that's your individual work. Am I lying about that? That's you getting yourself right. That's your everyday drills.
Right.
That you do to get ready.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So don't tell me you hurt, man, and you can't play when you over getting in your individual work, that stuff that you do every day to get ready for games and stuff like that. Don't tell me you can't play. Don't tell me you can't go out there and give it a try if you out there doing your individual workouts. Come on, man.
Listen,
Come on, man. And I bet Dad was out there too, with him, working with him.
I listen. I appreciate the call. Listen, I'll say this.
Thanks, Tino.
This will be the last thing I'll say about this.
Yes, sir.
Again, we're trauma dumping on the Michael Brown situation. I will say this: when you get back spasms,
you have a lot of issues.
You are in control. When you're doing your own workout, you're in control of all the movements you make. When you're reacting to other people's movements, it's very dangerous for your back. I will say that 100. Like again, I got no problem with people being pissed off. You know, I don't like the vitriol. I don't like the sound of the hate, but it's just like I get it. But I will say, if he's got back spasms and they're clenching up again, he has a wiry frame. He's quick twitch. A defense reacting to somebody will lock you up and have you out for another 8 to 10 weeks easily. So that is a real thing, especially in the sport of basketball. I tell you what, that's going to do it. Hold it down, Rummage, Valvano.
Yep, we got it.
Let's go, guys. Let's get it done. 939 DeVille.
If it's Louisville basketball playing in the NCAA
salute, good people.
We're talking about it.
You know, it's not like I'm
See you, Marcus.
taking a bunch of guys.
Appreciate you,
like
Nick.
They're on their 8th.
Oh, man. See, did I miss anything? Strategy of last 10 games. Been playing McNeely. Okay. Y'all be here tonight. The Midnight Family be here tonight. Be ready to apologize to Isaac McNeely, or be ready to either apologize to Isaac McNeely or be ready to praise Coach Kelsey for the bold moves that he makes to lead us to victory. Salute, 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 good people. A pretzel twist. I'm not a pretzel person.